Welcome to another demonstration of BIM collaboration and data management. In this demonstration, we're going to take a look at how the Autodesk Vault solution integrates with AutoCAD to deliver a highly integrated user experience and multi-user support within the context of AutoCAD that helps the AutoCAD user deliver on their project without experiencing the large disruption that's so common to their daily workflow with other data management solutions. Let's begin by taking a look at the interface for Autodesk Vault within the context of AutoCAD. Vault's user interface provides AutoCAD users with a consistent look and feel with traditional AutoCAD tools such as the toolbar, a ribbon bar, the application menu, as well as command line access for those that will need to run scripts within the context of Autodesk Vault. Upon login, the user will need to put in their user credentials, username, password, as well as the server and database that they're going to log into. In this case, we're going to log in as the designer. The designer is going to select a Vault server that's local. Once logged in, the user can interact with the Vault tools to access the data that they need. In this case, the user, the designer, is going to open a drawing from the Vault. Another interface that the designer can interact with is the Xref Manager, which is integrated with Autodesk Vault. You can see here by selecting the drawing, you get an icon that indicates the status. The file in this case is currently checked out to the designer. And you can also see some other information, the size of the file, the date, where it's located, as well as who is currently checked out to. Now let's take a look at another user working on the same project, the lead architect, and their interface with Autodesk Vault. Again, the architect will need to log into the Vault using the exact same interface by adding their credentials, their username and password. But in this case, the architect's remote, so they're going to type in a URL, in other words, a web address to access the Vault. This modern architecture provides Vault with the ability to scale to support large design teams. Regardless of their location, they're able to access the Vault through secure connections. In this case, you can see the security model has enabled the architect to see multiple projects that they're currently working on. However, in this situation, the architect is uncertain of the drawing location of the specific drawing that they need to work with. So in this case, they're going to take advantage of the advanced find and add multiple criteria to find the specific drawing. For example, the project name the architect knows has the term mill in it. They also understand that the drawing that they're specifically looking for has the name first floor within the title. These are attributes that the architect personally added to the title block within the drawing, and the Vault indexes all of this information for reuse later on. So by typing in the specific criteria, the architect's able to quickly locate the drawing that they're looking for and open it up within AutoCAD. All of this interaction is embedded directly within AutoCAD, making it very easy for users to continue their natural design workflows without having to leave their natural environment to do data management. This allows designers and architects to be more productive and get their job done with higher productivity. Upon opening the drawing, the architect checks out the file so that they can edit the file and let the rest of the design team know that they've got this particular drawing reserved. Upon completion of the file being opened, the architect, you can see here within the Xref Manager, has the drawing open, and you can see the nested structure of all the different X references for this particular design. The details panel below indicates that the drawing is opened and checked out. If we take a closer look within the drawing, you can see that the bathroom is not complete. So the architect's going to open one of the nested Xrefs and begin to make a modification to the drawing. So the architect's going to take advantage of one of the commands found within the Vault integration, attach from Vault. This will allow the architect to browse the Vault for a particular design file and attach it using the X reference mechanisms. This will also create a reference between the parent file and the child file as this data is checked back into the Vault. You can see here that the interior file that's currently active is checked out in the latest file, the newest file, saved by the architect. You can also see that the toilet room drawing, which has highlighted bold and gray text, indicates that this is checked out by another user, in this case the designer. Let's switch applications and catch up with the designer and see how his design activities are progressing. In this case, the designer has to make a few quick changes to the drawing, mirror a few objects, save it, and submit their changes back to the Vault to share with the rest of the design team and the architect. The status icons within the Xref Manager always keep the design team up to date. The icons will indicate if the file is newer than what's in the Vault, out of date with what's in the Vault, and ensures that all design team members understand the status of other design drawings that are participating within the project, so they can respond accordingly and make sure that they're working with the latest and greatest data. Now let's take a look at what the architect sees. The architect will see a new icon appear within the browser within the Xref Manager. This indicates to the architect that the drawing that he's working with, the toilet room drawing, is out of date, that there's a newer version within the Vault. To ensure that he's working with the latest data, the architect simply needs to refresh from the Vault. This will pull down the latest and greatest version and update the data that he's working with within his active session of AutoCAD. Upon consuming those changes, the architect's going to save the drawing and check it back into the Vault. Next, the architect's going to go over to the parent drawing, the A2 entry-level drawing, consume the changes there, and also check that drawing back into the Vault as well. So to review, we've taken a look at a highly integrated user experience between Autodesk Vault and AutoCAD. Tools such as the Xref management, the multi-user support, and the powerful search capability help simplify the AutoCAD user's experience with respect to data management. Thanks again for taking a look at Autodesk Vault, part of the BIM collaboration and data management solution from Autodesk.